Oh hey, we are back with another thrilling and interesting story with the legendary Kaido, once revered as the guardian of the kingdom in the realm of Euphoria. There is a lot of time and work put into creating these videos, editing, researching, and comes up with good stories. So please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, I really do appreciate it. Now, let's get back to the story. In the realm of Euphoria, a land where the echoes of magic still lingered in the air, there lived a hero named Kaido. Once revered as the guardian of the kingdom, Kaido's life was shattered when his beloved Princess Yuriko was taken from him by the dark sorcerer Zephyrus. Consumed by a thirst for vengeance, Kaido's eyes, once warm with compassion, turned cold and empty. Kaido's quest for revenge led him down a path of darkness. With each step, he left behind the hero he once was, becoming a specter of retribution. His journey took him across the scarred lands of Euphoria, where the whispers of his deeds stirred both fear and silence among the people. As Kaido faced trials that tested his resolve, he encountered allies who saw the lingering light within him. Among them was a spirited warrior, Akane, who bore her own grudge against Zephyrus. Together, they forged an alliance, their combined strength a beacon of hope in a land overshadowed by despair. The tale of Kaido's quest spread far and wide, captivating the hearts of the ardent. His story became a legend, one that spoke of a fallen hero's relentless pursuit of justice and the thin line between vengeance and redemption. It was a story that had listeners hanging on to every word, eager to discover if Kaido would succumb to the darkness or rise once more as the hero Euphoria needed. And so, the saga of Kaido, the Avenger of Euphoria, continued to unfold, each chapter more enthralling than the last, leaving those who heard it hooked to the very end. On the journey of quest, Kaido meet with a few friends, Akira's, Hana, Daichi, Rin, and Yasu's, but each of them have their own personal vendetta lies ahead. Akira, the Wise Hermit. Akira's vendetta was rooted in his past. He was once a member of the Council of Mages that inadvertently helped Zephyrus rise to power. His vendetta was against his own guilt and the dark magic that had tainted the land, seeking redemption through aiding Kaido. Hana, the Phantom Thief. Hana's vendetta was born from injustice. Her family was framed for a crime they didn't commit, leading to their downfall. She sought to dismantle the network of corruption that Zephyrus had woven into the fabric of Euphoria's nobility. Daichi, the Fallen Knight. Daichi's vendetta was against the betrayal that led to his disgrace. He was betrayed by a fellow knight who conspired with Zephyrus, resulting in the death of the king he swore to protect. His path of vengeance was to restore his honor and avenge his king. Rin, the enigmatic seer. Rin's vendetta was against the forces that sought to control destiny. She believed that Zephyrus's actions were creating ripples in the fabric of fate, and she sought to correct the course of the future that had been darkened by his deeds. Yasu, the Beast Tamer. Yasu's vendetta was against those who abused and enslaved the mythical creatures of Euphoria. Zephyrus had captured many of these creatures to harness their powers, and Yasu was determined to free them and restore the natural order. Each character's vendetta adds a personal stake to their involvement in Kaido's journey, making their collective narrative rich with motives and emotions. Their individual quests for vengeance intertwine with Kaido's, creating a complex web of alliances and conflicts. But it even get more interesting how their vendetta evolved over time, in which you will find out later in the video. As the journey progressed, the vendettas of Kaido and his companions evolved in significant ways. Akira's vendetta transformed from a personal burden into a broader mission to heal the land. He began to see the potential for a new order of mages dedicated to protecting Euphoria from future threats. Hana found that her vendetta against the nobility was part of a larger struggle against oppression. Her focus shifted from personal revenge to fighting for the disenfranchised and rebuilding a just society. Daichi's vendetta matured from a quest for personal honor to a crusade for justice. He became a symbol of loyalty and resilience, inspiring others who had been betrayed to seek redemption. Rin's vendetta against destiny became a journey of self-discovery. She learned that her power could be used not just to foresee the future, but to shape it, leading her to become a guardian of free will. Yasu's vendetta evolved from freeing individual creatures to preserving the balance between all living beings. He envisioned a world where humans and mythical creatures coexisted in harmony. Their vendettas, once driven by personal grievances, grew into causes that served the greater good. This evolution brought depth to their characters and enriched the narrative, showing that even in darkness, there is room for growth and change. But what we didn't know was the sacrifices they all take for Kaido's, which we will be talk about later in the story, so continue watching. Even I was impressed by it. Each member of Kaido's group was prepared to make profound sacrifices for the cause they had come to share. Akira was willing to sacrifice his solitude and the safety it provided, venturing back into a world fraught with danger to impart his wisdom and magic to aid Kaido's quest. But Hana risked her shadowy anonymity, exposing herself to the very nobles she had once evaded, all to dismantle the corrupt power structure that Zephyrus had built, while Daiichi put his life on the line, knowing that his quest for redemption could lead to a fatal confrontation with the traitors who had once been his brothers in arms. Rin and Yasu. Rin had risked the sanity that came with her seer's gift, delving into the chaotic possibilities of the future to guide Kaido even when it threatened to overwhelm her. Yasu was prepared to unleash the full fury of the mythical creatures he commanded, despite knowing that doing so could irreparably disrupt the natural order he cherished. Their willingness to sacrifice personal safety, peace, and even their own principles underscored the depth of their commitment to Kaido's cause, each driven by a blend of personal vendetta and a growing belief in Kaido's mission to restore balance to Euphoria. But Kaido's reaction towards his friend's sacrifices is somewhat compelling to know. This will truly interest you. Kaito was deeply moved by the sacrifices his companions were willing to make for his cause. He felt a profound sense of responsibility for each life that became entwined with his own vendetta. Though he was driven by a relentless desire for revenge, Kaito was not blind to the cost it exacted on those around him. He often grappled with the weight of their loyalty, fearing that their fates might mirror the tragedy that had befallen him. Yet, in their shared purpose, Kaito found a renewed sense of hope and determination. He vowed to honor their sacrifices by striving to be the hero they believed him to be, not just a vessel of vengeance, but a beacon of justice. Their willingness to stand by him in the darkest of times served as a powerful reminder of the bonds they had forged. It strengthened Kaido's resolve to see his quest through to the end, not just for himself, but for the sake of all who had put their faith in him. Their sacrifices became the pillars upon which he built his renewed purpose, fueling his journey towards redemption and the restoration of peace to Euphoria. But that wasn't the end. There was a legacy they had leave behind after their quest. After the quest ended, Kaido and his companions left behind a legacy that would resonate through the ages in Euphoria Kaido. He became a symbol of the fine line between vengeance and justice. His legacy was one of transformation, showing that even a heart consumed by darkness could find light again. While Akira, he founded a new order of mages dedicated to protecting Euphoria, ensuring that the wisdom of the past would guide the future. His legacy was one of redemption and knowledge. Hana, her actions dismantled the corrupt nobility, leading to a reformed governance where the people's voices were heard. Her legacy was one of liberation and empowerment. Even Daiichi, he was remembered as the epitome of true knighthood, inspiring a new generation of knights who valued honor above all. His legacy was one of honor and resilience. But Rin, she became a revered figure, teaching that destiny is not predetermined, but something one shapes with their actions. Her legacy was one of foresight and free will. Yasu, he established a sanctuary for mythical creatures, promoting harmony between all beings. His legacy was one of balance and coexistence together. They left a legacy of hope, courage, and the belief that even the most broken of spirits could rise to greatness. Their stories were passed down, inspiring countless others to fight for what is right, and just ensuring that their sacrifices were never forgotten. Now, thank you for watching. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment and a like.